Good morning. Don't mind this much eyeliner. This is my second look of the day and I don't feel like continually rubbing under my eyes, so smudged eyeliner it is. But anyways, today we're going into the Natasha Denona bronze palette. If you haven't seen it, I just wrecked a shadow. That was nice before and now it's all over my finger. I hate when that happens. But anyways, this is what it looks like. Honestly, I think they fucked up with the promo photos because this looks so much more like just warm neutral, not copper neutral in person. But it also looks a lot lighter. Like the shade is pretty light. But I'm so mad at myself. And we're just gonna get right into a look with it. I've already primed my eyes, done my eyebrows, kind of, you know? But I am very excited to dip into this one. I actually wouldn't have got it if Maury hadn't peer pressured me into it. She's like, Keely, I love this. And I'm like, Maury, it's just coppers. Then I got it and I'm like, oh, I see what you see. I see. But I think everyone who wanted it to be like a copper palette is going to be very, very disappointed because it's not a copper palette. Like, that's what it was kind of advertised as, and I don't feel like that's it. I have no clue what we're doing. I'll be 1000% honest on that. But I think we're gonna just do something nice and simple because I have work tonight, and I work overnights if you don't know, where it takes suntan. But so I work overnights, and I sweat all night. That's really what I do. And with sweating all night, that means I really get to test if a product works for you or not. Because if it lasts on me throughout an entire work night and still looks good in the morning to the point where I can take my product pictures in the morning, that's the fucking shit. And that doesn't happen very often with like face products, but with eye products, if they don't last through my 8-hour, very, very sweaty work day, they ain't worth it. That's such a pretty color. See, Maury is, she's a good friend, but she's not good for my wallet. She's like, yeah, do it. Do you need new eye brushes? Do it. You want to get the Morphe sale brushes? Fucking do it. And I'm like, Maury, I need money. You can't keep encouraging me like this. I'm just blending this into my crease. I think we're just gonna do something super smoky, super light. If you have a lot of neutrals in your collection, you don't need to spend $65 on this product. You can go to Morphe and probably get something of similar that will give you like the same look. You could probably go into your collection right now and make the same look that I'm about to make. This is not a revolutionary palette. But if you like Natasha Denona formulas, this feels, just from this one shade, like her formula. And yeah, we'll get into everything at the end, like all the information, because I forgot to do it first, because I'm a bad YouTuber. But anyways, I'm just wiping this brush off on, oh, I left my glasses in my hair. Damn. Wow. But I'm just wiping my brush off on my pajama pants because that's what I wear underneath everything because I'm lazy. And then I think we're just going to go into the shade beside that shade, and we're going to, which is Sundown. Same brush. And we're just going to blend it all out, all the edges out. But just blend everything out. Do big circular motions. Or get that diffused edge. I always like to tap my brush off. just want to deepen it up just a little bit. So I'm going to drink some coffee. And then I hate looking for one specific brush in here because, like, I can't never find the one I want. I can find every other brush, but not the one I want. There we go. And then I think I'm gonna just take Magma. So the shade Magma on the outer edge a little bit. Don't worry, I'm gonna go back and blend that out. I just want to get all the majority of the pigment off. And then I actually like this palette is very shimmer based because Natasha Denona shimmers are the shit. Like, it has a lot of shimmers, no lie. But these are freaking gorgeous. I'm gonna tip it this side. Like, I think it's majority shimmer, but like with a neutral palette, do you really need that many mattes? No, you need a black, you need a couple mid-tone, a couple deep, a couple light. Then you're good to go for the rest of the day. Like, fuck, just shimmer that shit up. Which one do I want to use? I'm gonna use Silk. And I'm just gonna use my fingertip, as you see right here. We're just gonna tap that on. See, that's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Damn. Okay, I see you. I just covered up the entire camera. You could use a brush. Natasha Denona shimmers do work well with a brush. I find that you have to wet them a little bit first, but to be honest, who really gives a shit? And then I'm just gonna take the brush that we used for that little deepest shade in the outer corner and just blend the shimmer into the matte with nothing on the brush. This just makes everything look more seamless. And that's about it. I'm just gonna throw on my face, my lower lash line, and then kind of just get into my final thoughts. I know this is a quick review, but that's because it's first impressions. We're also gonna do a 3 looks 1 palette, not including this look with this palette. Hopefully that'll be my next video. And then we're jumping into an indie brand palette. If you can guess, if you know what that is, or you think you know what that is, drop it in the comments below and I'll tell you if you're right. But anyways, I'll be right back with my face on. Okay, so we're back with the rest of the face on. I had to do a deep red lip because I wanted to. But let's dig into my final thoughts on this palette. So this is a $65 US palette. It's pretty on par with the rest of the Natasha Denona midi palettes, which is this smaller size. It's way better price than our bigger palettes, but I think if you do not have a whole lot of neutrals, or you are a neutral type of bitch, that this may be your palette. This is a good formula. You're obviously paying for the Natasha Denona price. You could basically build this palette at ColourPop, but there is a certain quality to Natasha Denona products. Like, they are not this, you know, cheap palette. They've got the quality that matches the price, I think. And when it comes to reviewing palettes that I own a lot of, I'm really just looking for consistency at this point, because I know Natasha Denona's formula is awesome. And these shimmers, I think these shimmers are better than whatever is in the Sunrise palette, the little one, like the one that's same price, same size as this one. It's either Sunrise or Sunset. I have no clue at this point. The only thing I don't like is that these are shiny, because then it's got all my greasy little fingerprints on it, and like, yeah. But that's like a personal gripe. It's got weight to it, which with expensive products, I want them to feel expensive. I don't want, you know, it to feel light, but I also don't want it overly heavy. I'm very picky, because if my hand gets sore while holding it because I'm a little baby, I'm not going to reach for it. But I think if you're thinking about this palette and you like the color story and you think that you'll use it a lot, grab it. It's definitely like good quality. You're not going to be disappointed in it. But that being said, you could dupe it out. But I really do love the eye look. Although, can we talk about something? This isn't the Natasha Denona palette. This eyeliner, the Hank and Henry one. Man, I want to like this so bad. I really do. It's like, it's good, but like, I don't know what happened. After I used it the first 2 times, it's like it got too inky. And if you look at my fingers, they're all black. You wanna know why? Because this thing went in my eyeball. So like when I do my wing eyeliner, I start at the corner of my eye and wing it out. I've never had this problem with any formula. But this bitch, like my entire eye, like all the white was turned black. I felt like a demon for a second. And I got a rant about that. Like I think I got it in my last BoxyCharm I ever bought. And I'm disappointed. I was like, oh my god, and it hurt, and I was crying like black tears, and I had to take an extra hour to do my the rest of my base, and I was just disappointed. But anyways, I'm gonna head out now. Let me know what you think about this palette, if you have wanted it, if this changed your opinions in any way, if you own it, and let me know if you're excited for that 3 looks 1 palette, as well as don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Then there's this little bell next to it, ring that too. And follow me on all my social medias. We have Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, and those are all Kealey's Beauty, although most of you are from one of that. But anyways, thank you, have a good day.